You guys hear me? Nicklin's ready. Okay, we're here with Nicklin Hames now. We can open it up for questions. Lincoln Arneal, would you like to start off?
Nicklin, this is an unusual tournament. How you guys had last week off? How are you feeling headed into next week, not knowing who you're going to play as you go into the tournament?
Yeah, I think we're just super excited that we even get to have a tournament because I know at the beginning of this year and obviously in the fall it got canceled. So we're just excited that we get the chance to play in a tournament and that the fact that it's in Omaha, we're super excited. And having last week off, it was nice, especially after, we've been going since probably August. And so it was nice to have a little time off, but still work out, come in the gym every other day. But it was nice to have a week off, and I think it really made us excited about this week of practice and then going into the tournament.
What's the challenges that you face having such a long layoff? I mean, you had kind of a couple week break earlier this season. What are the challenges now that you're going to the postseason of having essentially almost 2.5 weeks off between matches?
Yeah, it's hard when you don't play a match for a while. It's just a different feeling than practice, different emotions, different stressors. So playing matches is super important. So I think we're just going to really focus going into our first match with a lot of energy, coming out strong, because I know we've struggled with that, especially after a little bit of a break. We kind of come out slow, and then we go down 7-0 or something like that. So just trying to come out strong for whoever we play, especially that first match since we haven't played in a while.
Emily Eamon, Big Ten Network.
Hey, Nicklin. Just wondering over the last year and a half, obviously there's been a lot of changes, the start stops and stuff. How do you think your relationship with your more veteran hitters, so like Lauren, Lexi, all of them, how do you think your relationship with them has kind of evolved?
Yeah, I think it's become a connection and a relationship where we can kind of just have a lot of open-ended conversations about what they need from me, and I think that's super beneficial that they can just tell me on the spot, like, hey, I need this. To have that relationship, I don't know, it's special because, a lot of times when you're so close as teammates, it's hard sometimes to have those hard conversations. And so being able to have that relationship with them is super important. And I think now that we've played together for a while, we kind of know how each other works, and I know what kind of ball they need. So especially with so much time off and such a start and stop season, it's been very important that we can still keep that connection.
Brent Wagner.
Yeah, does it feel like this season has gone really fast, or does it feel like this season has gone slow?
I would say it's kind of felt like it's gone fast. I don't know. I feel like maybe because we played back to back, same teams a lot, it just felt a lot faster. But I would say like the beginning part before we started playing, that kind of felt slow because we really didn't know what was going to happen. But once we started, it's felt really fast.
How does this work for your family with the one site tournament with your sister?
Yeah, so my sister's actually in our bracket. So she plays UNBC, I think, and then she would play Baylor. So my parents are coming for the first and second round. I don't know who they're going to cheer for. Probably her. She's probably the favorite child, honestly. But I'm excited that we're in the same bracket and that her team made it. They've had a really great season. So we've already had like group chats with our family. Like my uncle was texting, was like, who's gonna cheer for who, like trash talking. So it'll be interesting to see if we get to play them.
Kevin Suits.
Nicklin, Coach Cook was just talking about the downtime that you guys will have at the hotel in Omaha next week as you wait to play in the first round. What does this team like to do when you have downtime? What do you expect you guys will maybe do to keep yourself occupied and just busy?
Yeah, we do a lot of things. I mean, we love to play board games and different types of games, so I'm guessing we'll probably do some of that. I know some people on our team like to make TikToks, so maybe we can come up with a fun TikTok before we play. But besides that, I think we'll all just hang out, do homework. It's going to be weird having like that amount of time before we play, so I'm guessing the coaches will come up with some things for us to do as well.
Jacob Padilla.
We're going to hear about the Big Ten postseason honors later. Lauren's averaging a career high in kills and is on the verge of setting a program record for hitting percentage. How has she been able to step up her game such a huge way after being as good as she was last year too?
Yeah, it's insane how she just gets better and better every year. And even though she had a great year last year, she's doing even better this year. She just works so hard. And I think Tyler has had a lot to do with that. He's brought a lot of different aspects to the game for us this year, and I think he's helped her a lot. And, you know, she's one of those players that she always wants the ball, and you can kind of just put it up anywhere and she can do something with it, which I think is really special about her is, you know, I know when I set her that she's going to get a kill, and I trust her in those big moments, and she loves to be in those big moments. And I think that's why she's had so much success doing what she's doing, because she lives for those big moments. She lives for getting those kills, and she's so fun to play with, and I'm super excited for her that she's having a record season, but I didn't expect anything less from her.
Lincoln Arneal.
Most important question: what board games are you playing? What kind of board games does the team play?
Yeah, so we play a bunch of different games. I mean, not as many board games, but we play like catchphrase, you know, like with the little circle thing, you have to like describe yeah, we play that. We've done charades, card games, you name it, we did it. And it's so funny because everyone is so competitive that it's a great time, and it's honestly just fun just to be there and watch everyone interact and get super competitive, get in each other's face. But definitely going to have to bring some of those games to the tournament, so we have something to do.
The other thing, I mean, it seems like Lexi on the outside is taking more of a role of kind of, I mean, you usually set her when you're out of system, but she's really taking ownership of that go-to person when you need a kill. What development have you seen from her this year as an outside hitter?
Yeah, this year she's hitting so many different shots, and I think that goes to Tyler too. He's been great. Just, you know, we're able to manage, we're being super creative, and I think that's helped her a lot. And, you know, when my freshman year, Michaela was the go-to and Lexi was the other outside, and I think she learned a lot from Michaela. I know we all did, of just being that go-to person. And like I said about Lauren, Lexi's the same way. She wants that ball in big times, and I think she's really adapted to having that pressure on her, and she wants to be that person who takes those big swings and gets the balls in crucial moments.
All right, that's all for today. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.